friends, good to see you again. So, the inconjunction between Venus and Neptune today is what we'll be talking about. So, Venus is the shared love experience, our ideas about practical values, personal values, the value that we give to objects, our combined sensual nature, and our combined style as well. Neptune is the transcendence of everything, the melting into everything, the complete giving up, and represents selflessness in relationships. It's a big part of Neptune, is the type of selflessness and sacrifice as well. What types of sacrifices are happening in the relationship? So when we have the inconjunction from Venus to Neptune, we have sacrifices in the Venus department. And they're usually practical sacrifices. How this usually shows up is one partner, it's usually one, but it can alternate. It can be both people, but it's usually one more than the other. One partner feels like they have to give up or sacrifice a lot of the practical things or preferences that they would like to have or do, so that the other partner can indulge themselves or can have their dreams or can do what it is that they love. So, for example, say we have a couple where one of them loves to water ski and one of them loves to horseback ride. And the water skier is the one who gets their way a little bit more. So the horseback rider is going to have to sacrifice quite a lot of the time that they would be horseback riding, either alone or with the other person, so that they can join the partner water skiing. Or say we have someone who loves sports and somebody who hates sports. The one who hates sports is likely to be, say, if this is how the dynamic is, because it could go the other way, but say the one who loves sports is the one that's heavy on the wish fulfillment side, and the one who hates sports is the one that's heavy on the sacrifice side. And so the one who hates sports is going to spend a lot of time in hockey games and football games or whatever else kinds of games that the sports lover loves. So this is not something that is unmanageable in an otherwise healthy relationship, or a relationship where it's fairly reciprocal. We do have some give and take. But if this is part of a complex of aspects that are about giving up or about sacrifice, or that really point to one of the partners being less fulfilled than the other, then this is something to really take note of, because it can be too much. It could just be too much to ask that one person give up what they love so the other person can do what they love, because it can become a chronic problem, especially if it's connected to other problems. But if this is something that's alternating, it's not too much to ask that somebody, make some sacrifices, or maybe not spend the day doing what they would love doing so they can join us doing what we love doing. That's not generally too much to ask. But with this inconjunction, it can get there. It just shows that there's an abundance of that kind of behavior going on. So it is what it is, and it's usually survivable for most people. So I hope you enjoyed this and it was helpful. If it was, please subscribe to my channel, and I will be back super soon with more super cool videos.